think this tutorial is gonna go great. Okay, there's like easy chords, but then there's all this crazy stuff like I wanna live, I wanna be part of having seventh bass. I'm in a good mood today. Having trouble getting my sunglasses in the correct spot. This is the pick. Here's the thing about the pick. It says Marin music on it, but then if you look really closely, it actually doesn't say anything at all. My name is Stuart Alexander Lehman-brown. This is The Bends by Radiohead, featuring Thomas York, Jonathan Greenwood, Terrence Tazen, the head the pit, Phil the drummer, bass player Colin. Shoot, darn it. Okay, hang on. I know his name. The other guitar player's name is Garth. Jerry. I don't know. Sorry, buddy. I know we're best friends, but I forget your name. Standard tuning, The Bends by Radiohead. Let's do it. First thing you have to do is play a D chord. Middle finger, 2nd fret, bottom string. Ring finger, 3rd fret, 2nd string from the bottom. Pointer finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string from the bottom. Mute the top string with your thumb. You're gonna strum this chord 3 times. You're just gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Then we switch from the D into a C add 9 chord. You're gonna lift up your middle finger and your pointer finger, but keep your ring finger in the same spot. Put your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string from the top. Put your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string from the top. You would like to keep the top string muted with your thumb. Strum this one once, but then immediately you're gonna switch to a G over B. Check it out. Get rid of your pointer finger and your middle finger again, but keep your ring finger in the same spot. Put your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string from the top. Play this chord, this G over B chord, and then go right back to the C add 9 chord that we just did. You're gonna strum the C add 9 chord dos times. That's Spanish for 2. I'm surprised you didn't know that. And then you go right back to the G over B and strum that uno times. Spanish for 1, 2, 3. Started counting and then I realized I didn't know why I was counting. Guys, let's play what we have so far. 1, 2, The Bends by Radiohead. 1, 2, 3, battle. 1, 2, Let's do it one more time just for fun. 1, 2, 3, battle. Then you go back to the C add 9 and you're gonna strum like this. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, down, up, down. 1, 2, 3, down, up, down. Play it. Here we go. And on. Down, 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 up, down. Let's play that whole intro riff all the way through. We're learning the intro right now, and we have completed the main riff of it. 1, 2, xylophone, Prilosec. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here's what happens next. We need to play that riff 4 times in a row. However, they do play some subtle differences each time. What we're gonna do is ignore those differences because it's not like the riff fundamentally changes. It's just like there's a couple extra, I think it's just spur of the moment kind of stuff here. Okay, I'll tell you what. The second time through, the first chord, instead of strumming it 3 times, 1, 2, 3, they just play it once and hold it out for 3 beats. They go 1, 2, 3. Those are the kinds of differences we're talking about. So I think that we all can agree that it would be better that we just move past it, and then this video might be under an hour long. What do you think? Guys, great job learning the intro where you play that main riff 4 times. Let's do it twice right now just so you can get used to what it feels like to play it multiple times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. was twice. We want to do it double that, and then that is the introduction. You've done it. You're doing such a great job. This would be a great time for you to prescribe to the channel because all of the Radiohead tutorials I have will be a life-changing experience for you. Are you ready to play the verse to the song The Bends by Radiohead? E minor chord, top string is open, then second fret, open, open, open. That is known as the E minor chord. The strumming, you can be pretty loosey-goosey with the strumming. You don't have to play any specific pattern, but here is a general pattern that will serve you well as you strum down, down, up, down, down, down. 1, 2, play it with me. Where do we go from here? One more time, just for the fun of it. Great. Then we go to a chord that I would say is most notably called a G chord. You're going to put your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the top string, pointer finger 2nd fret, 2nd string from the top. Put your ring finger and pinky down on the bottom 2 strings on the 3rd fret. You can do the same strumming. Then we go to a C chord. A C is ring finger, 3rd fret, 2nd string from the top, middle finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string from the top, pointer finger, 1st fret, 2nd string from the bottom. I know you guys love to hear me say it. Don't have your fingers like this. Have it like that. Have them at that angle. That's where all the magic happens with the C chord. With the C chord, you're gonna do the strumming twice as long. Let's go ahead and play those first 4 things. So we go E minor, G, C, then C again. 1, 2, here we go. And where do we go from here? The words are coming out all weird. Where are you now? When I need you. Such a good job. Guess what happens after that? You do the exact same thing a 2nd time in a row. Just because I feel like you guys are struggling with these chords, I feel like we should go ahead and practice playing it 2 times in a row. 1, 2, here we go. And E minor. Down, 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 G, down, 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 to C, down, 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 boom, boom, again. E minor chord is here. Everybody loves the chords and I messed up. But I live in on high. I didn't mess up, you messed up. That was the first half of verse 1. Now it's time for the interlude, which goes like this. A chord. Take your pointer finger, mash it down on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string from the top, but then continue mashing it down onto the 2nd fret of the 3rd string from the bottom and the 2nd string from the bottom. Have your thumb mute the top string, 1 finger A chord. You're gonna strum it twice. At this point, you're gonna go like this. Here's how you do that. 2nd string from the bottom, play 2, then 3, then go to the bottom string, play open, then 3, then 2, then open again. Yeah, that was right, so check it out. Guys, would you please play for me? Ba, 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 ba. 1, 2, here we go. And then you're gonna go like this. You literally just take these fingers, you rest them very gently on the strings over here, but don't push down, but make sure you're touching every string. Then aim for the top string, and then aim for the bottom strings. Just, it's kind of actually tricky to get this part right. And then you're gonna play 5 on the 2nd string from the bottom. Then you're gonna play 5, 5, and then you're gonna play 5, 5. So it goes, it's weird, I know. Look, it goes like, watch, just listen. Just shut up and listen. We go, bow, bow. See, it makes perfect sense. After you go 5, 5, you're gonna go like this. You play 5 again, then 6 on the second string from the bottom, then play 3 on the bottom string, then 6 on the bottom string, and then you're gonna play 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, and then bend up on 6. The truth is we're not gonna bend up on 6 because we're gonna jump back to the chords, but if you were Johnny Greenwood and you had a Jerry Bruckheimer accompanying you on rhythm guitar, then you would be allowed to keep bending this note. But since Jerry Bruckheimer is not part of the equation, we have to abandon the lead part and go back down to the chords. I got a little distracted. I got a little like hung up on that whole thing, and I got very excited that I'm here today to celebrate this fine occasion with you. It's my birthday today. It's not. My birthday is like 5 months away. I'll tell you what, let's just play the interlude together slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Then we go back to the verse. Do you guys remember the verse? E minor chord, G chord, C chord, C chord, and then we do it again. E minor chord, G chord, C chord, C chord. However, in this second half of the verse, we do something a little bit sneaky on the G chord. The first time we do the strumming on the C, it's a regular C, but then when we play it a second time in a row, you're gonna add your pinky to the 3rd fret of the 3rd string from the bottom, which makes it into a C7 chord. I am aware that the way I just explained that did not make any sense, but I'm going to play it for you and then you're going to understand. So the second half of the verse goes like this. E minor chord is here, G chord, and then you go to C. Then add your pinky. Let's do it again for fun. I love to play these chords, I like to eat when it's fine. I think it all makes perfect sense now. Guys, we're doing really well. We learned the intro, then we learned the first half of the verse, then we learned the interlude, then we learned the second half of the verse. Now it is time to move to the chorus of the song. The chorus is very similar to the introduction, but not exactly the same. We start with the D chord. On the D chord, you're gonna strum down, 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 up, down. Hey! Down, 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 up, down, ho. Then immediately after that last strum down on the D, you're gonna switch to the C add 9 chord, which you know very well at this point. Then immediately after you strum that one single solitary time, you switch to the G over B, which is another chord that you know very, very, very well. Then you're gonna lift up your pointer finger and strum this monstrosity of a chord. So here's what we just did. On the D, we went down, 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 up, down, bing, bang, bong. 1, 2, let's play that sing-along. Down, 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 up, down, bing, bang, bong. Great! And then we go back to C add 9. You're gonna strum down, down, down to G over B. So that's like exactly like the verse. So, okay, and then, okay, well, let's play, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, D, D, my baby's got the bends. Perfect, let's try it one more time, just so you get one more shot at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, D, down, down, up, down, bing, bing, bong, bang, down, down. Oh, great job. Then you go back to the C add 9, you're gonna go like this. You're gonna strum it twice, down, down, and then we go. This is very fun. You play 3rd fret, 2nd string from the bottom, down, up, down. Then you play 1st fret on the 2nd string from the bottom. Then open 2nd string from the bottom. Then open 3rd string from the bottom. And then we start that riff over again. So check it out. 1, 2, 3. But then, at the second time through, instead of going, we just go like this. we just stay on the C add 9 and go down, 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 and down. So that's like the first part of the chorus. Then the next part, or we'll call that the chorus. That was the chorus. Then we get to the post-chorus, the part right after the chorus. There's not actually any guitar in this section, but we're gonna learn a little part. It's the part where it goes, I wish it was the 60s, I wish I wasn't happy, I wish I had a chunky, I wish I was a monkey. That part there, we're just gonna go like this. We're gonna go, I forget how to play guitar. I remember it. We go, sounds cool, right? Aren't you glad that we're doing this? No guitar. What I do is I just play a little A power chord. So top string is muted by my thumb, second string from the top is open, and then I smash down on the second fret of the third string from the top, and then I palm mute over here and just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I switch to an E power chord where you just move your pointer finger up to the second fret of the second string from the top and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then go right back down to the A. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you go like this. You have to play the top string open really fast, going down and up. So I mute the bottom 5 strings and I go. That's 16 strums. Then put your pointer finger on the first fret of the second string from the top. Put your ring finger on the third fret of the third string from the bottom, but have your pointer finger mute all the other strings. It's not a bar chord. I'm just muting the other strings, and you're gonna go like this. 16 strums on that super ugly chord. Oh, I forgot about the most important thing. If you want, you could do this in the middle of the section, but I guess you can't do. Okay, look, here's what we're gonna do. I got it. I know what we're gonna do. I'm changing my plan a little bit. We'll do the A palm muted thing, 16 strums, and then instead of going to the E palm muted thing, we're gonna reach up here and just strum the strings over here. And then we'll go back to the A, do our 16 strums, and then we'll go to our, let's see how that works. 1, 2, post, chorus. I wish it could have busy. I wish it put it down. I wish the down there would pack a chicka pound. I wish it was a Billy, a super chipper. Wow, picky, 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 chicky, picky, picky. It's all happened. So good. At this point in time, we are 100% finished with the chorus, and we go back to the verse. We go back to the verse. The second time through the verse, there's this really cool lead guitar I want to learn. It goes like this. I'm pretty sure that was mostly correct. We're gonna play some octaves. Place your pointer finger on the 9th fret of the second string from the top. Then I use my pinky, but you can use ring finger if you want, and play 11 on the 3rd string from the bottom. Your pointer finger also, the tip of it needs to mute the top string. Or I suppose you could use your middle finger to mute the top string, but I get a little confused when I do that. So I use the tip of my pointer finger to mute the top string. And then I also, just like before, touch all the other strings with my pointer finger to mute them. So it sounds like that. Pay attention to the note your pointer finger's on. That's what we're gonna use as our guide as we move this shape around. So you're gonna play with your pointer finger on 9, you strum this chord. Then you move to the 7th fret with the same shape. Then go to the 5th fret, then the 3rd fret, then the 2nd fret, and then you're gonna do 3rd fret on the top string and 5th fret on the 2nd string from the top. So that whole thing sounds like this. 9, 7, and 5, 3, 2, top string. Try it with me one more time. 9, 7, 5, 3, 2, top string. If, when you play it, it sounds like this. Who can tell me what was wrong with that? You, Peter, what do you think? Nope, you're wrong. The problem was that my pointer finger was not muting the other strings. So instead of sounding like this, it sounded like this. So that's something to watch out for. Great job. Okay, that's what we do for the second verse. And then we're not gonna do the little interlude doesn't happen the second time. We just do that octave riff thing twice, and then we immediately go into the chorus. Guys, we're gonna do the chorus exactly the same as the first time we did the chorus. It's true, there is a little bit of kooky Johnny Greenwood lead guitar in the second chorus, but it's not important. I can't be bothered. Look, guys, I'm already teaching you way too much lead guitar in this tutorial, so we're gonna skip it. All right, so you do the chorus the same. So it goes. Tune. I thought I could just ignore the out-of-tuneness. Much better. Okay, so you do the chorus the same as the first time. Then we do our little, I wish it was the 60s, I wish I wasn't happy, I wish I was a guy who was never going crappy. You do that thing the same. I'm gonna go ahead and do this again. They don't do this the second time. Instead, they just magically have feedback come from the guitar. Let's see if I can get some feedback. Let's see here, guys. Wish me luck. Nothing. There's nothing. Not enough gain is the problem. We do that post-chorus section exactly the same until, do you remember the first time we did this thing? We're not gonna do that this time. Instead, we're gonna go like this. Here's what that was. I did 3 on the second string from the top and 2 on the third string from the top. I try to mute all the other strings with my pointer finger and thumb, and I go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then I switch to 3 on the second from the top and 4 on the third from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 3 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 3 and 7. The trick for this giant stretch is use your pointer finger and your pinky. I know you don't like using your pinky, but you're gonna have to use it sooner or later. The other thing is try not to have your thumb up over the top. If your thumb is over the top, then you're screwed. You have to bring your thumb down here and mute the other strings with your other fingers. You go. Let's practice that part, starting from the little 3-2 thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that takes us to the big breakdown sort of guitar solo thing where we go. This part's actually pretty fun. Check it out. I feel like my guitar just started sounding very wimpy. It's fine. Guys, G bar chord, pointer finger, 3rd fret, top string. Mash down onto all 6 strings. Put your ring finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string from the top. Pinky, 5th fret, 3rd string from the top. Middle finger, 4th fret, 3rd string from the bottom. You're gonna go down, down, down. Yep, down, 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 and then just do a little like karate chop of the string. So it goes down, down, down. You have to go all the way up here. You're gonna have your pointer finger mashing down on 12 of the bottom 4 strings. We don't care about the bottom string, but if you're gonna just mash down on the bottom 12 frets of the 2nd to bottom string. I'm so done with this video. All right, so you're mashed down on 12 with your pointer finger. Put your middle finger on 13 of the 2nd string from the bottom. Put your ring finger on 14 of the 3rd string from the top. You're gonna play this kooky chord. Then get rid of these 2 fingers, but keep your pointer finger there. Then go to 15 on the 2nd string from the bottom and just play just that note. I usually give it, do I give it a wiggle? I might give it a wiggle. I don't think it really matters. I give it a tiny little wiggle. So it goes, do, nice and slow. And a down, 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 chop. Again, down, 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 chop. So when I do the part up here, I'm strumming up, up, up. Let's do it. Let's do that. How many times do they do it? They do a 1, 2, dos times. Let's go ahead and do it dos times in a row. That's Spanish for 2. Well, I thought we already went over this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, down. And down, down. Guys, this part's kind of hard. You're doing a great job. Then you go to the C add 9 chord, give it a strum. Let's see, I think we want to go down, down, down. And then here's what I do. I kind of cheat for this part. I go. He does that sometimes, but sometimes he does other stuff. The point is, he is doing all of his crazy Johnny Greenwood stuff, and I don't want to spend all the time in the world to figure out every tiny little minute detail, so I'm just cutting corners, taking the easy way out. We're like 45 minutes into this video anyway, it doesn't even matter. So you strum the C add 9 chord 3 times, 1, 2, 3, then go up to 5. You remember the thing we did up here on 12? We were on 12 and 13 and 14. It's that same shape, but on the 5th fret. So your pointer finger's barring the 5th fret on the bottom 4 strings. Middle finger's on 6 of the 2nd from the bottom. Ring finger's on 7 of the 3rd string from the top. Try not to play the bottom string. You're gonna play the 3 strings you're pushing on over here, and then pull off with those fingers. You go like that. I'm not good at this part. I don't care about it enough. I don't care about you enough to do a good job with it. Let's do this. Let's do the G bar chord thing twice. Then we'll do the C add 9 pull off thing twice. And then we'll see what other garbage we have left. I'm not saying the song is garbage. I'm saying that this day is garbage. I've been in a bad mood this whole day. I said that right at the beginning of the lesson, so I would think that you'd have a little more patience and just at least do something to try to keep me in good spirits while I'm teaching you all 10 billion of these notes. 1, 2, here we go. And a You do it like that, so you do that twice. Yeah, I don't want to do this part. There's this big guitar fill, and it's cool, so I have to show it to you, but I don't want to. We're just gonna go like this. We're gonna go G, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, D, C, 2. So that was 8 strums of G, no, 7 strums of G, then 1 strum of D, and then 2 strums of the C add 9. Let's do that, and then I'll show you the big stupid guitar fill, and then we'll almost be done. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, D, C, 2. Then we go like this. Do I remember it? I wrote it down, but... Perfect. All right, so check it out. After you do your 2 strums of C, 1, 2, you're gonna go like this. Play 3 on the 2nd string from the bottom and slide it up to 5. And then you play 5, 5. So then you're gonna play 5 and slide it down to 3 and play 3 twice. So it's... Then you're gonna play the 3 again, slide it down to 1, and play the 1 twice. So that was... Then, here we go. There's a lot of notes. Get ready for it. Bottom string open, then 1 on the 2nd string from the bottom and pull off to 0. Then play 2 on the 3rd string from the bottom and pull off to 0. Then play 0 on the 3rd string from the bottom again. Then play 0 on the 3rd string from the top, hammer on to 2, pull off to 0. Then play 2 on the 2nd string from the top, pull off to 0, then play top string open, and we did it. So that was like C add 9, C add 9, boom, Yikes. Let's do it one more time extremely slowly, starting with the 2 strums of C add 9. 1, 2, here we go. And strum, strum. Then we're gonna do our 7 strums of G, 1 strum of D, 8 strums of C. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we get to the very end of the song, which is just the first part of the verse over again. We go E minor, down, then G, down, but don't bow, then C, 2, 3, 4, and you end it with one final strum of C, except you have to take your pinky and put it on the 3rd fret of the bottom string. Oops. There we go. Guys, my pick is gone. Everything is over. And look, yeah, we didn't play through the whole song from start to finish. I'm not a lunatic. I'm not going to do that to myself. The Radiohead already recorded the song for you to listen. I'm just getting defensive because here's the thing. I know in my heart of hearts that what I should do right now is play through the entire song with you, but I'm just not going to do it.